What's good? We back with the Box Clinic and more, kicking off the boxing grind today. Once again, afternoon grind. So we kicking off. And Zou Shiming's wife made some interesting allegations against his agent, which is a sports agency over there in China, I believe. Said that they owed Zou millions and forced him to fight, knowing that he already been diagnosed with a messed up eye and to stop fighting. But she made it seem like the agency made him, force him to fight, and clearly they denied it, saying that if he had a serious injury, and all he had to do was file paperwork and it'd have been done. But where it really gets nasty at is the fact that Zou Shiming cut them out in his last fight with the Shamira guy, which he got knocked out in, and they wasn't a part of that deal. And now it seems like they may be suing him for him backing out of his deal and promoting his own fight. He cut off Top Rank, and apparently his agent, which was a sports agency, he cut them out of the last fight. Apparently he pro'd up. And they want to sue him, I believe, according to this article I'm leaving in the description from Boxing Scene. Shout out to Boxing Scene once again. They want to sue him, I guess, to recoup some of that money. Now his wife is coming out saying they owe him millions. They forced him to fight with a messed up eye. I think she said in 2014 or something like that, he was diagnosed with a real bad eye, was told not to fight again, but the agency forced him to fight. And, because he's a big ticket puller. Now, I don't know which side to believe. I mean, at the end of the day, he is a man. He could have just hung it up and retired. And he did. Nobody forced him to fight his last fight because he cut the agency and he cut Top Rank out of the deal and promoted the fight itself. So you look at that alone, that looks a little bit fishy to the claim that she's making. But also, he needed to make his own money. He needed the money. If the agency owed him millions, or whoever owed him these millions, which is the agency, I believe. So basically, if you read between the lines, by them not paying him the money, that forced him to go out there and provide for his family and have to keep fighting because they owed him millions. So maybe that's the angle she's trying to play here, saying they basically forced him to fight because they owed him millions, but they didn't pay him for the millions that they did owe him. So he had to go out there and make more money with a messed up eye. So apparently he's been suffering from this eye injury since 2014, and he kept fighting, and now he's in danger of going blind. And all I can say is, gosh darn it, from what I understand, like, he's a big celebrity over there in China. Like, he can do TV shows, and he said he want to be a boxing trainer. He can pull a lot of money, so I don't know why he felt like he was forced to fight. It seems like it's deeper than that. They got these messages that she sent to whoever it was leaked by close family and friends to the media over there in China, I believe. And it ain't nothing that she came out and said publicly, but this was leaked messages. So this is gonna be an interesting story to follow. Somebody that's as popular as him over there, for being forced to fight sounds deeper than that to me. And it sounds like we in for a nasty litigation, lawsuit type thing. And, man, it's getting terrible out here, man. Very, very terrible. Zou, it's interesting to see what Zou Shiming say when he get his eye health care together, if he ever does, and come and speak on it. Or, once the papers are filed for them to sue him or whoever happens with that. It'll be interesting to see what he says and when the real information starts to leak out about that, because they're going to sue him for cutting them off the deal. That's what it sounded like in the article. He cut Top Rank out. It sounded like he did it the right way. The agency want they split. He probably made a lot of money fighting that Shamira guy because he promoted the fight itself. And that just show you what type of pull he got. So it's hard for me to imagine somebody just on a sports agency level force him to fight. It sounded like something deeper than that, Sound like some mob activity or some gangster activity. Somebody was forcing him to fight, and he owed some people betting money. I don't know if that was the case, but it sounded like that's where it's trending to if you read between the lines. Maybe they was doing him like Bob Aaron, fronting him money. He not telling his wife the complete story. And now they want to recoup that money, and that's why he cut him out the deal so they couldn't recoup the money. or whatever. I'm just trying to, read between the lines here. But this is going to be a messy split up. Of course, she got her man back. He's one of the most popular dudes in China. But it sounds like they about to get the break in that ass. Seems like they coming back for all that money he made versus Shamira and more. And we'll see what comes out. The truth will come out for the most part. There's three sides to the story. Zou Shiming side, the sports agency side, and the truth. So we'll see what goes on. Interesting story to follow.